And we're live. This is Steve Rothman with The Fighting News. Here today with my co-host, Matty B.
What's going on?
Other people know him as Matty Matt.
You did that all by yourself.
And he's got some other names that we call him as well, but not on camera. So today, I just want to give a shout out to Fusion CBD. For all your CBD needs, go to FusionCBDProducts.com. And look who we got here. Mikey Mike in the house.
What's going on?
Mike Feinberg, man. I know that guy.
He's got his mask and everything. Since we're masking up, we got this Fusion CBD mask. We're being safe, but we don't need these masks because we're live. So, today we got a great lineup today. Matt, we got the MMA Fight Club. They have a bunch of fighters, two in particular, that are fighting this Friday night in Florida for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship.
Okay.
We have Lorenzo Juggernaut Hunt. He's fighting Friday. And also,
yeah. Who else? Who? Talk to me. Talk to us.
I am.
Talk to us.
I am. Robert Washington is also fighting Bare Knuckle. So, one of them starts off the show. Second fight, Robert Washington is starting it off. And we had seen him this past March at the Hard Rock for Bare Knuckle BYB. Dada 5000's event. We saw him live.
Right. Absolutely.
So you know, in that particular fight, for what I remember, the guy was giving him one-handers. He wasn't really... Mike, you remember that fight?
Vaguely.
So the guy with like... yeah, you don't vaguely remember it. Well, I could play...
There, right?
Yeah, he was there. But...
a lot of fights that night.
There was a lot of fights. For what I noticed in the event, the guy, when you do a 1-2, he was only doing the one. So he was jabbing. He was doing the jabs, which kept him away. And every time he came in, he got popped. So the guy was like, yeah.
Okay, so Mikey.
Yeah.
You have to see the fight.
Well, I want to tell you, before these guys come on, I just want to give out a shout out to Sanford MMA. Phil Hawes, a Sanford MMA guy, just got himself a UFC contract on the Contender Series. Beautiful overhand right knockout in the first round. He's trained a little with Derek Santos, who I just ran into a little while ago. And he's another local guy from that Sanford MMA. So South Florida, shout out.
Shout out.
There's these gyms are just producing great fighters, and there's a whole lot of talent here, and it's great to see. We have Mike. You remember Isaiah Night Thompson, right?
Yeah.
From the he's making his pro debut on September 24th.
Night.
Yes, Isaiah Night Thompson, man. He's a great guy. He's a nice guy. His family, great family there. Great energy from the crowd. That night, I can't wait to see this guy do well.
Yeah, shout out to Night. So we have backstage, Matt. We have Paul Ninja Turtle Teague, and he's a very popular fighter fighting out of Florida. And he has a fight coming up for a new bare knuckle fighting company called Toe the Line, coming up September 26th. So let's bring him on the show. Paul Ninja Turtle Teague. What's up, Paul?
What's up, guys? What's up? How y'all doing?
What's going on?
How you doing, Paul?
It's going, man. It's going. Just trying to survive.
Yeah, man. So tell us about this fight you got coming up, September 26th. Toe the Line, Bare Knuckle.
I'm fighting this is my first bare knuckle fight, which I'm looking forward to. Like,
Yeah.
I've been trying to get on a BKFC card since BKFC 1. So,
Wow.
and I wasn't pro when the first bare knuckle fight happened, but hey, I was still trying to bang.
Yes, sir. So tell us about this this company, Total Line.
Like you said, it's a new upcoming promotion. But what I catch is it's like, I guess it's kind of like the undercard, like kind of like I guess like a Dana White's fight contender series. Is kind of, I guess it's kind of like that.
Uh-huh.
They're looking for more talent to bring onto like the bigger shows for LFA and the BKFC.
All right. So you've been punching the punching bag bare knuckle these days, huh?
Not just that, punching my teammates' bodies bare knuckle too.
Yeah, they let you train like that. Your sparring partners.
See, I'm from the old school karate way, where you body condition anyway with bare knuckles. So, we do that at the end of practice just to work, like condition our bodies and also condition our wrists and our hands too. Because as coming from a karate background, it's kind of like I'm used to punching wood and stuff,
Right.
and being bare knuckle anyway, like knock down karate rules and stuff like that. You're once you get up there in the ranks, you don't use the gloves. You use just your hands.
Right.
Face thin, but
Are you gonna give him a ki every time you punch him in the face?
nah, bro.
So Paul, tell us about your background. Tell us about. You said you had a karate background. How old were you when you started that?
What's up, Dar?
To be honest, I started all of my fighting. When I was actually 24, I'm 31 now. So I don't have like any belt ranks in karate, but that's mainly what one of my main coaches is. He's a Ishinru Taekwondo karate instructor. He's helped me mostly. He helped me for through my first 4 amateur fights to finally get kicks, so I could actually throw a proper kick and not look like a chicken in the backyard.
Okay, excellent. And have you competed in anything yet, or what?
Say that again.
Do you have a background in MMA or boxing? Have you competed full contact or what?
Yes, sir. I was 5-5 as an amateur mixed martial artist, and I'm officially a 1-2 as a pro right now. Which both my losses came by one came by an Americana, one came by an armbar, which I was dominating both fights too. So, and I just happened to get caught.
So what's your game plan in this fight?
Well, it's either going to be 10 minutes of beating faces in, or it's going to be a one-way street, me knocking him out or him knocking me out. Regardless, we're there to put on a show. So just say I do go to sleep. I bet you his ass will be bleeding though.
Nice.
Good attitude. Good attitude.
So Paul, tell us the Ninja Turtle nickname. Where'd that come from?
It actually came from my ex-wife, but it also came from my coach. Because once I got into, I lost my very first amateur fight. I got mounted, and coming from a wrestling background, you ain't supposed to be there, so you really don't know how to get off of it once you get there. And I took my first amateur MMA fight on 3-week notice, basically. I guess a whole completely different opponent than they were originally planned, who had 7 years of training, because the guy I was supposed to fight had maybe 3 years in the military and a month of MMA training. So it was that seemed more fair, more reliable. I was like, perfect. But then they put me against a guy who had 7 years, so once he mounted me, I didn't know how to get off my back. So you know how turtles are. Turtles cannot get off their back. But the reason the ninja part came out, because my coach told me I'm so unorthodox, I can hit you from anywhere at any time with anything. So he said, Paul, we're just going to call you the Ninja Turtle, because it beat the hell out of my very first nickname, which that was my Xbox gamer tag, my dirt. So.
Nice.
Okay, and if you were to be a Ninja Turtle, which one would you be?
Raphael. But like I tell everybody, I'm the Ninja Turtle with the black head, man. I'm Pablo Picasso.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a great show. I
I'm
love
a
that show.
whole different mutant.
What's up, Daryl?
Hey, how you doing, everyone?
Good, good, good.
It's good to see you again, Daryl. How you been?
Thank you. Busy, very busy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
very busy.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Steve.
This weekend, basically the whole month, you know, MMA and Bare Knuckle.
Yeah. We got a bunch. Where'd you go, Paul? He's back.
And my bad. Somebody was calling. I didn't look down in time to see it. I was ignoring it. My bad.
No worries, no worries. So Daryl, tell us about Paul. How'd you guys hook up?
Well, I met him online. I guess him and a friend of his. I guess I met his friend first, and they told him about me, and then he contacted me, and about and I see him fit his videos. He looked like a real exciting fighter and whatnot.
Yeah, and tell us, Daryl. Tell us about this Total Line company. What have you heard about them?
Okay. Yeah, basically it went on, and I like Paul too. He's a real cool guy.
Well, he seems cool.
Yeah.
So
I can't wait for his first bare knuckle fight. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
especially with his style of fighting.
And where's that gonna be held, Paul or Daryl?
Where's that one at, Paul? That one's the one in Mississippi, correct?
Yeah, it's like Tunica, Mississippi, if that's how you pronounce it. It's Tunica.
Total Line.
Total Line.
I'm sure a lot of people heard of it.
Yeah.
It's coming out, a new bare knuckle promotion.
Uh-huh.
I definitely like to get my guys on there because we like dominating these shows.
Yeah, and Paul, the fighter you're fighting, what's his background?
As far as I know, he's got like an 8-12 professional MMA record, and he's 1-0 for the BKFC. He had one technical fight against Luis Hernandez back on BKFC 11, 12.
Yeah.
Whichever one was the first one back after all the COVID stuff. Well, I watched this fight against Luis, and I to be honest, I think it's a fair matchup. I think it's a good fair matchup. I noticed he got tired kind of in the, I guess, halfway through the third maybe, or might have been before then. You just couldn't really tell because they was doing a lot of clinching and uppercutting. So
yeah,
you couldn't really tell if he was tired or not then. So, but he was getting tagged because Luis was keeping him at the end of his punches. But once he got into Luis, he was able to take it, drag it out, and pretty much drag it out and take the decision. Well, with me, I'm not trying to drag nothing out. Nobody wants to fight for 10 minutes. I'm trying to finish it quick. I'm literally like, this is me coming from my serial killer mindset. I'm trying to take these knuckles. Hold up, where's the camera? I'm trying to take these knuckles and shove it straight through his mouth out the back of his throat. That's what I'm looking to do. That's what I'm planning on doing.
All right, let's back up a second here.
I want him to deep throat my knuckles. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, you're talking about your serial killer mindset. You're okay. You're on the level, right, Paul? You've never done any time for murder or anything like that?
No, the only time I've ever done was for a little bit of child support, but that was coons age ago.
Okay, all right. So you're not really a serial killer. You just have that. I guess you have to have some kind of killer instinct in there, but serial killers.
Well, if this makes anything better, I've got a buddy drawing up a tattoo for me. It's gonna be from on my left leg from my hip all the way down to my foot. It's gonna be every serial killer from Michael Myers to Ted Bundy to Pee Wee Gaskin. They're gonna be to Pennywise. They're gonna be killing each other as it goes all the way down my leg. It's gonna be a whole leg sleeve. He told me it would be a $10,000 piece but since he wants his name on it, he said he'll do it for me for $5.
Wow, that's a big discount there, you know?
Yes, it is. Luckily, he's been a lifetime friend of mine since we were kids, and he likes that I fight because I was a hard ass in wrestling, and the reason I started fighting because I started playing a UFC video game, and I'm just like, I want to try this. I don't want my wrestling to go to waste. I don't just want to be a couch potato. So now I do mixed martial arts and beat people up for a living. Plus, I also stream video games for a living as well. So I make money off beating people up on UFC 4 online now too. So on stream. So it's even better.
Oh, you
Nice.
do that like Twitch? You do that Twitch kind of thing?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
on Twitch, but I also co-stream with some people that's on Facebook. They're trying to help me get there as well to try to get affiliated there to get some more money there.
Yeah, that's great, man. I tell you, that's a whole new industry. I remember, there were a couple of guys that my son has been watching since he's real young, with the Minecraft and stuff like that. And those guys are, they got millions of followers and all that. But I want to say, I agree with your mindset that the bare knuckle fight, you have to aim to end that early. No one wants to fight for 10 minutes, slugging it out, bare knuckles, So do you have a strategy for ending the fight early, or what that you want to discuss, or you want to keep that under wraps for now?
Well, if this was kickboxing, I'd say I just head kicking, but it's boxing, so I had to change my little game plan up a little because I've never had a boxing match, so this is my very first boxing match.
Yeah.
And it's bare knuckle, which makes it more interesting for me because that gives me that drive. Oh, about to be 1-0 in bare knuckle. I said now it's time for me to just go out there and let my hands fly. Let's show everybody that I'm not just a kicker and I'm not just a grappler. I'm a boxer too. I want to go out there. My game plan of ending this fight, like my very first MMA coach texted me the other day. He said you better hit hard and you better hit fast. He said, and you better get the fuck out of his way.
Yeah,
It's good advice.
That's good advice. That's a smart coach right there.
What weight class we in, Paul? What weight class you fighting in?
This fight's at 155, but I have fought 45, 55, and 70.
And what weight did you wrestle at? What weight did you wrestle at? Well,
when I graduated from high school in 07, I wrestled at my junior year. I wrestled 150. My senior year, I wrestled 160. So, and I walk around roughly at 165 now. So I've only gained really 5 to 6 pounds in 12 years. So I feel good about it.
All right.
Like I told Daryl, I can make 45 healthy. I just would need more than a month. I need at least 3 months to make sure I got my diet right. Because I work at a restaurant too, so it's like food.
And where do you live, Paul?
I'm actually. I didn't want to correct you earlier, but I'm not from Florida. I'm actually from South Carolina.
Okay. And you train out of Florida?
No, I know. I train out of South Carolina as well.
Oh, okay. And what's the name of your gym that you train out of?
My gym is No Mercy MMA, aka the Goon Squad, is our fight team name. Which we have 5 Emmys, we got 4 teenagers, we have 4 pros.
And how are you guys with the COVID? You guys open? The gym's open and back to business?
Our gym, the gym's been open since they gave the gym's been open since South Carolina was able to open back up the gyms. So it's like we're just waiting and positioning. But as small as our gym is, my coach, because social distancing and all that, we only can have. So he has to have 5 days a week with only 2 of us training together, due to the fact of how small our gym is.
Yeah.
And we're just basically, what's the word I'm looking for? We're basically going by the rules, which in this circumstance, it's really kind of hard to stay 6 inches away when he punches somebody in the face, because you got to be able to spar sometime or another to be able to fight. I found that out the hard way when I took my first fight, not having any kind of sparring experience, and I forgot I could knee and took a knee to the chest. Like, ooh, oh, I can knee.
Right. Yeah.
So, the rules in Toe the Line in their organization, are they the same rules as in BKFC? In terms of the
it's going to be the same rules for BKFC.
in terms of the clinching and the clinching and punching and that kind of stuff, it's all the same. Yeah. And you start. It's called Toe the Line, so I'm assuming they start in the middle of the ring too. Yeah. Right. And how is that going to be broadcast? Is that going to be on any?
I believe it's going to be on the BKFC app as well.
It's going to be on the BK TV app, and it's also I think there's pay-per-view as well, Daryl. I think.
No, this is the BKFC app.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, I have that. But they got their. Yeah, they got their deal with DAZN now, so I'm wondering when they're going to switch over and just have the events on DAZN.
Right. Well, yeah. The BKFC, they pay-per-view might be on DAZN, but they're gonna keep their app, and it's like Toe the Line. It's similar outer promotion for them. That's where they're gonna be getting a lot of their talent.
Yeah, like a tender series, like you said, Matt. Yeah.
Right. So then Feldman is the head of Toe the Line, right? Is the same.
Not Feldman. Feldman is BKFC. Toe the Line is owned by Legacy.
Okay.
Legacy MMA.
But they're co-partners. I believe they're co-partners in this, though, right? I think.
Yeah. No. They actually. Well, that could be right too. I hear that it's really Legacy, and they just get into it.
Yeah, no, I figured since they were going to be on the BKFC app that Feldman might be involved in both of them. All right, but that's a great idea, and it's exciting how much the sport is growing.
It's going big time. And everyone wants to do it,
I know, and I think they're gaining more fans because I think there were a lot of people at first that were hesitant that, they thought, oh man, bare knuckle, I don't want to see that. I want to see these guys breaking their hands and what's it for and all that. But, the guys are getting smarter and there's less and less injuries as time goes on. I mean, the last BKFC, I don't think there was anyone that had a serious hand injury. Whereas Mike, the one that you went to, that you and Steve went to,
yeah.
Come on now, that everyone.
Yeah, that was a lot of broken hands that night.
That was ridiculous. And Paul, and I'm listening to what you're saying about the karate background, and so I know that in karate, obviously, you're taught to punch right through your opponent. Just like you are with boxing. And it was the boxers that we saw in that first BKFC event that were breaking their hands because they have that mentality to punch through. And you're trying to punch through bone and hard parts of the body like that. And sometimes that's not the best strategy in this particular sport with bare knuckle. I've made a comment on other shows in the past that it's more like amateur boxing where you sort of want to just stick and move. You just want to tag them up, make sure you're landing, show you're scoring some points, and get the hell out of the way. If the knockout's there, you go for it. But other than that, you don't want to find yourself breaking your hand in round one and having to drag that out for the next few rounds.
That's why you got to pinpoint your punches.
Yeah.
See, like Israel Adesanya said the other week, he said he may not throw with power, but he throws with precision, accuracy, and point on. So the way I'm looking at it, I've never been known for my power, but I have been known for pretty much being unorthodox and hitting you with whatever comes up. Could be
that's exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly the guy you don't want to face in a bare knuckle event. Someone who's unorthodox and not knowing where the punches are coming from, because
all the angles. Yeah.
So we have
sport in boxing, though. You know, I mean, with the clinching and it's something different. I mean, that's why a lot of these boxers go in there and they think they just go out there and just box and whatever. But no, they they're not used to the clinching and the dirty boxing part of it.
Yeah. Well, look at how well that what's his name, Clay Collard is doing in the boxing ring. He's got the MMA background, and he's knocking out all these up and coming prospects. He's fought 4 or 5 times in the bubble so far, and he's an MMA guy.
Bare Knuckle now?
No, in boxing. He has an MMA background, but he's fighting regular boxing now, and he's beating all these guys because he's unorthodox. He's hitting from all different angles. You got to watch his fights, man. He's just ridiculous. And how do you train for someone like that that's coming at you from angles that you're just not used to? You gotta
be confident in your style. You gotta be willing to take anything that's coming. I didn't have videos, whatever. But when I was fighting, we didn't have that. Where we could watch the videos of the other fighter. We didn't have like YouTube and stuff like that. So it's like we don't know unless we know the guy, we don't know who he's fighting. So you just gotta be prepared for everything.
That's right. So look who just joined the show. We have Robert Blast Washington. What's up? Fighting this Friday night. Bare Knuckle, Nationwide TV. How do you feel?
I feel like knocking some shit out.
Nice. We just saw you in March, so not that bad. A few months later, 5 months later, you're back in the ring.
Management of champions, you understand? So with great management comes great responsibility, and that's performance. So I'm looking forward to having another stellar performance, but this time it's supposed to be the opposite way. So we're going to work on, putting him on his back feet the whole goddamn time. I hope he comes out and he tries to fight. Okay? The whole premise for me coming on this show is to sell a show. Okay? It's not to be his friend, his cousin, his auntie, or his uncle. Okay? We're not going to eat off the same plate. So I'm looking to break his face.
Exactly. And you're coming off the Donna 5000's promotion, and you're going to BKFC. What's that like?
I'll be honest with you. I like all money. So when it comes to performance or a venue, I'm thankful. Okay, I'm very thankful and grateful for the opportunity to come and perform for both great shows. Okay, I love the opportunity to be a part of BKFC because you guys have a lot of great names in your venue. So that allows for big notoriety. I need as many eyes as possible on me as a competitor, and this is the perfect time. So I am very thankful and grateful for the opportunity. Once again, management of champions.
Yes, sir. So you're fighting a guy who's an undefeated boxer.
Good for him.
What do you need to do fighting a boxer?
Punch him a lot.
Yeah.
Make him move. Make him do what boxers really don't do, and that is fight off their back feet. They're used to making short, choppy angles and staying within a certain comfortable range. The problem is this gentleman has got a perfect boxing record.
Yeah,
but with scar tissue all around his chin and his lips. So that means he's not fighting anybody like me. And that in itself is a problem when you run into me, because I don't look like much until I'm in your face. Number pressure. We bust pipes over here.
But I got to tell you, you're well prepared for the interview with those answers, man. You're right. I'm
trying my best
to get one past Blast Washington here. So yeah, man, and that's a great attitude to have. It doesn't matter how good the other guy is; you're in there to win, and you're going to do what you have to do. And yeah, if you want to get this guy fighting off his back feet and or walking backwards or whatever, and do what you got to do. You know,
It's imposing my will to dominate the position to ensue or to force that particular position. It's not him willingly letting me do anything. It's called domination from the start to finish. And the way you do this is by being aggressive. Like, I'm real quiet and humble and I crack jokes. But as soon as you say fight and I get paid, I'm a different person. Okay? And there is no, oh, we're friends. Okay? I'm trying to put you to sleep the entire time I'm standing in front of your face. Now, I'm not a gangbanger, but I've done my research on my opponent. Okay? He's got a whole bunch of gangbanger friends, and he's with the gangbanging stuff, okay? He wears skinny jeans and big shoes. You understand me? What I'm trying to say is he's coming from from this era, okay? I come from an era where killers kill. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? We don't play where I come from. So skinny jeans ain't even on the fucking menu, okay? So if he beats me, I'm gonna go buy me a pair and fit in. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? All right? Like, that's what I'm trying to let you know. It's going to be hard work and dedication all the way through and through. All right? Mr. Kenman Edmonds has a great beginning to his career. The problem is that he didn't get a chance to fight me first. Okay? And I don't think they're paying attention that my last fight, the guy was 46-12, all knockouts. And he barely skated. So imagine a person who's coming in here thinking it's gonna be a little different. Come on, man. Hard work pays off.
Where are you now, Blast? Are you in Daytona already?
I'm here before him. So he at his house right now eating chicken nuggets, chilling with his kids, hugging everybody, loving his wife, right? Yeah, my wife is up in Philadelphia crying, knowing that I'm finna become an animal for this. You understand me? All my kids up in Yonkers and Bed-Stuy, they waiting on me to send them some sandwiches. You understand? Man, look, man, I ain't come here to play. I ain't come here to be a part of nothing. I came to this shit to take over. That means I want everybody to understand as I'm coming to compete, I'm here to be the face. I'm not here to cover us position. I'm here to be the position. You understand? And that's the bottom line. So, Mr. Edmonds, you got to come fight, bro. You got to fight.
Yes, sir. And backstage, we have another fighter fighting. Lorenzo Hunt is in the background. Let's add him to the show. The Juggernaut. What's up, Lorenzo?
I got one question. How you doing, Juggernaut? I just got one question for Blast before we continue. So just refresh my memory. At that fight that you had at BYB at Dodson, you were the one that knocked the guy out with the jab, right?
No, I was not that guy. I wish I was. Damn it. I'd take that money any damn day. No, that was another dude. That was a dude from the camp that my guy came from.
Okay. All right, yeah, I got to admit, I didn't have time to do my research for this because we had a show last night and then I was working all day today, but yeah. Yeah,
I came out and I landed a 9-strike combination, and immediately my guy started finding ways to make excuses, okay? Talking about I was poking him in the eye and scratched his butt and all this other craziness, you know, and I was tearing that ass up, and I literally lost motivation based upon the referee's output. Okay, it wasn't my opponent. It was the referee taking me out of my game. Don't pat the punch. Don't do this. Don't do that. It wasn't the fighter himself, because I went home and I was laughing at that shit. I wasn't damaged or nothing.
Right.
You know?
So what's up, Lorenzo? How was your training?
You said you kind of.
I'm good. I just made it home. I'm still soaked. I'm just doing my thing. I don't know if y'all see me on the live stream, but I always live stream my workouts. We do it every day. It's just a regular day for me. I'm lean. I'm mean. I made weight. I'm good, man. I'm good to go.
Nice. So you just weighed in today at the Bare Knuckle?
What's up, Robert?
The day, champ. Another day.
What's up, man? What's up, Daryl? He froze up on us. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I'm coming down there to kill something. You know me, I love this shit.
Yeah. So you're ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm born ready. You know that. Anybody who follows me, anybody who's fucked with me knows nobody works harder than me. It's just a fact. And so when I get in there, you're gonna see what I do. You're gonna see what I do, and it's gonna be like, what the fuck was that?
He just popped off.
Right. It is what it is. Like I like to rewatch my fights.
Yeah.
I like to watch the commentators stumble, like they don't know what to call it. They don't know what to say. And you know, commentators, they've seen thousands of fights. But when they see my fight, all of a sudden they start stuttering and shit. But
when you and Robert knocked Charlton out in 45 seconds, when you and Robert knocked Charlton out in 45 seconds, there ain't gonna be much film to watch when his head hit the canvas.
Yeah, we ready to go, man. I'm ready to go, man. We like I said, I've been putting in massive amounts of work, and I love this life. I've actually made this my life. I don't know if you can see my boxing yard logo behind me, but like I got my own gym. This is my job now. Instead of knocking off and going to do another job, I just go straight to work and work out. Come home, go back to work and work out every single day. That's all I do every single day. And I made this weight cut look easy. It looks amazing. I look like a action figure. And even my mom was like, "Holy shit!" And I run every day. Me and the guys. I got my whole class out running with me, and they just basically do my workout. I put them on a 4 to 6 hour schedule daily, and they pay me to work out with me. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
We saw your gym last time.
None of that shit. I mean, I got a couple, and y'all will see them on my banners, but I don't need no sponsors or none of that shit. I get paid to work out, and I love it.
You were at your gym last time we interviewed you, right? You were right outside.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good interview.
Yeah, well, we appreciate it, man. We're looking forward to seeing this. Is a big card, this BKFC. I think this is going to do, in terms of numbers, this is probably going to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest card.
Yeah, I sold a bunch of tickets. This is the closest I've fought to home. It would have been nice if it was actually in Jacksonville. I would have killed it. But I did get a chance to sell a lot of tickets. A lot of my family and friends coming out. A lot of people who know me. The people who see me running up and down 103rd like a maniac every day. The people who come to the gym with me. The kids who know me and love me and know that I'm, they call me the guy that does all the hard stuff. That's the guy that does all the hard stuff. And I just, you know what I mean? I'm always carrying laws, walking on my hands, or doing just weird circus type shit. And I'm strong because of it. When I get a chance to get in there and put my hands on somebody, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. I hope they got a lot of towels and stitches and good cut names and shit.
Yeah.
We have your Instagram scrolling down there so people can follow you and see all that stuff. I know you put it on.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I put it in with my people at the gym. They love me. They swear by it. We doing it straight old school. Our gym is set up like old school Philly, Rocky era fucking gym. It's hot as hell in there. You got guys in there who really, really want it. And they see me and they think like, shit, I can take him. And then I'll work out with him. And then I'll work out with them and they damn near die. And then I start talking shit. I'll be like, yeah, if you thought you could whoop my ass, now let's fight.
So what kind of advice do you have for Paul, who's never fought Bare Knuckle? He's making his debut on Toe the Line at the end of September. What kind of advice you have to give him? Both you guys fought Bare Knuckle before.
Each guy, they're their own fighter. I met him before. We talked before. He's pretty solid. He's got his game plan already. I wouldn't dare offer him any advice. Do what you got to do.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Fight your fight.
Whatever that means to you. Do what you got to do.
Karate style.
This shit's savage. This ain't a sport. This life and death. Do what you got to do.
Eat or be eaten.
It's fight your fight. You're a striker. You're a good striker anyway. Get out there and do your thing. Stay long like you do. And you got this.
Yeah, we
just got made for order for you. These are guys that you like to fight anyway, so.
Yeah, we have confidence in Paul. We're looking forward to seeing Paul fight. Whenever we hear guys got an unorthodox style, and that's always exciting. That always brings something to the game. So, yeah.
See, I was gonna say this after I knock out Bobby Taylor, there's only one other person I want, and that's Luis Palomino, because I want that belt.
Wow, calling out Luis Palomino.
Been calling Luis out since May 16th.
I know.
Hey,
Fight
actually,
Jim.
they were supposed to fight, but Palomino ducked him.
Twice. Supposed to fought twice with COVID, and then Palomino ducked me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole thing is you can watch that on YouTube, and we have that up right. That whole incident with Palomino and what's his name?
Fight Jim. Jim Allers.
You talking about Jim Allers?
Yeah. Yes, I had Alvis. I had Thiago Alvis in my head, and I'm like, I had a senior moment right there. Yeah, Jim Allers. So that's the guy you're probably going to end up having to fight for that belt, Paul, is Jim Allers, But putting them two together, Allers and Palomino, that's going to be a show.
Yeah. So we got two guys fighting this Friday, man. It's going to be exciting. We're the crew's going down there. We're going to be taking pictures. We're going to do it after fight interviews. And I'd love to see you guys for the victory interviews, for sure.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Sir. You see me, make sure you get my attention. Sometimes I'll be kind of like zeroed in, super focused. I might look right past you. It's a lot of people. But make sure you get my attention and remind me, snap me out of it because I'm a little crazy. And then I'll be normal again.
I'll get you, hopefully.
Well, Steve will have his fighting news shirt on.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, fight news. All right.
And I'll probably have one for you,
Yes, sir.
I'll probably be like this. I'll probably be like this,
Yeah, we all will.
Black fighting news mask.
Yeah.
Which
I was telling my dad. I said, yeah, if my opponent got COVID, I'm gonna get it because I'm gonna get in his face. Because I'm about to get in his face. Whatever he got, I'm gonna get it. For sure.
Start licking your.
Whatever you got, I'm coming to get it.
Coming to get it.
I'm coming to get it.
I'm coming to get it.
That's funny, man. So, Lorenzo, what else have you been up to other than preparing for this fight since we talked to you last?
Oh yeah, like I told you, this is my life, man. I love it. I got the kids at the gym. We training kids. We training adults. They're all looking good and losing weight. We do 2-a-day sessions. We do 6 to 8 in the morning, 6 to 8 at night at the boxing yard. We jog, we jump, we run, we throw dumbbells. We doing all of the old school workouts in the bag. I'm teaching them about footwork, transitioning in and out. A lot of people are losing weight, looking great, like I said, and they swear by the boxing yard. They swear by the Juggernaut. And right now, my gym really is all that I'm focused on. My gym and my fight career. Today's my birthday, so
what?
I'm cutting, I'm cutting weight on my birthday, so I'm chilling.
Happy birthday, man!
Happy birthday! I didn't know that. Man.
We're gonna save the cake for Friday night after your fight.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
No cake, no cookies, no bullshit. This the real deal right here. This all the real shit. I cut all the way down. I slimmed up real nice. So when y'all see me, y'all gonna see a gladiator, a real gladiator that put in the work, that put in the hours, that put in the time. I'm not coming to Daytona to bullshit or cut weight or look for a sauna, which is kind of sad for those guys that rely on the sauna because they shut them all down. So
yeah.
I hope you got the work in already. I'll be looking forward to that extra pay for my guys miss weight. I want it. I need it. I think it's like $100 a pound. So I'll take it. And like I said, I put in the work, nothing but work. I believe that work pays the bill. Hard work pays the bill.
Do you know? Speaking of Sonic, Lorenzo, you know a guy named Desmond Moore, MMA fighter. He's like a flyweight. He fought for Titan.
Maybe not. I'm one of those guys.
It sounds familiar. I just can't picture the face.
I'm not really like a big fanboy type person. I don't really follow a lot of the combat sports or the names, especially if you're not in my weight class.
Here's my point, because he's a friend of ours, and he's, like I said, he's a flyweight. I don't know exactly how much he weighs, probably 125, 130. The guy, he deadlifts, like 500-600 pounds. He's just immensely strong, man. I saw him on his Instagram the other day eating a big bag of McDonald's, and I'm like, how is this guy doing this? He's trained the way he does. He's, a phenomenal strength conditioning guy, and eating McDonald's. I said probably doesn't do it every day, but that was.
I don't really have to watch what I eat in order to maintain my physique or maintain my build. But in order to lose weight, in order to cut weight, I do have to watch very carefully what I eat, because you are what you eat. What you put in, you can build you up or it can destroy you. And so when you're working out 3-4 times a week, 5 times a week, 4 hours a day, it's very, very important that you put the proper nutrients inside you in order to be able to heal from the damage that you're doing from constantly working out, from constantly pushing.
Exactly.
Constantly
so what do you weigh right now?
Right now I weigh 197.
Okay.
Yeah, I cut my weight already. I cut it I had 8 weeks. I cut it. About 8 weeks, and I was about 225, and I cut down, and I did it gradually, and I'm super fast, super strong right now. It's crazy. I'm trying not to,
And you have to be what, 185 by Friday?
No, 195. It's a catch.
195.
Yeah, 195. 195. If it was 185, I'd have made that too, because I'm ultra disciplined. I eat right. I look good. I don't drink or smoke. Like I said, all I do is train. When they call me about the money, whatever it says on this paper, that's what I'll be.
Nice. And what do you guys think about the main event? Thiago Pitbull Alves versus Julian Lane. Julian's got a little bit more experience in bare knuckle.
I like Alvarez.
Like I said, go ahead. You can tell you what you think, bro.
I like Alvarez.
I mean,
you look at the specter that he is, and all through UFC. I mean, this is made for order for him.
That's the let me bang, bro. That's the let me bang, bro, dude.
No, the other Julian's the let me bang, bro.
Julian's the let me bang.
Yeah.
Julian.
Yeah.
Ultimate Fighter.
I'm going with him. That is the funniest shit ever, man.
Yeah, I like that. That was memorable.
That's really funny. Every time I see it, I just be thinking like, man, this thing, he had a fucking meltdown. Like,
Let me think, bro.
On TV. Lord have mercy. But it's a hell of a thing to have that much passion, to have it built up and want it so bad. You know what I mean? That it comes out of you. It leaks. It just oozes out of you. So, I'm a very passionate person myself. I just hide it well. And you'll see me in there, and it'll look like I don't care, or that I'm smooth, or that I'm just doing my thing. And I'm very precise and calm about it. But at the same time, if you piss me off, somebody might die. So I hope that you have the wherewithal to fight the fight as what it is, as a fight. If you try to make it a dog fight, if you try to intimidate me, if you try to bully me, you can bring out something that's way worse than the bare knuckle fighter in me. And nobody's pushed me like that yet. So we'll get more of the same today. Friday we'll get that cerebral fighter, that fighter that knows what he's doing, know how to hurt you.
Yeah, man. Blast, what's going through your mind right now, Blast?
Well, I'm just hungry always. So when I hear certain things, man, I'm always just looking for the opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, so I hear the hunger. I hear the determination within what's taking place, within everybody's goals and their level of self-work, being driven to reach their goals. But I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm here to piss on everybody's parade. So my whole premise, as I'm sitting here listening to any interview, anything that's being stated about anything, all I want to do is make it to the top of my heat. So whoever's in the middle of that, in the process, all I can do is just wait and hope that the time goes fast so I can get to them quicker. Like I just want to fight.
Yeah, this Friday gonna have your shot, man. You're going to be on national TV, Bare Knuckle FC, live on Bare Knuckle TV app. Millions of people watching you. So, you and Lorenzo, you guys, this is your shot, man.
Yeah, I think
Lorenzo's already there. Okay, like the Renz is already in the spotlight. Goddammit, I'm trying to get to the light. You understand me? I'm in the dark. Don't put our name in the same category until I get the same level of shine. You understand me? So, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. All right? I'm not there. When I get to that position, then I'm ready to speak, okay? After Friday, then we talk about all that, this, that, and the other. But I only count on what's in my face. One opponent at a time, one day at a time, 1 mile at a time. That's all I care about. Victory is imminent if I go in and I perform the way that I'm supposed to.
We want to have you on after the fight, maybe a week or so after the fight. We want to have you back on again. Same thing with you, Lorenzo.
Yeah, I hear him. I just feel like, I only care about one opponent. I want my rematch. I feel like I got robbed my last fight. I got clipped and got cut. And I want my rematch. And anybody who gets in my way, anybody who tries to step in between me and Gustavo Trujillo, I'm going to hurt him. I'm going to hurt him so bad that nobody's going to want to fight me. And then one day, somebody's going to ask Trujillo, why won't you fight him? You beat him before. Why won't you fight him? And somebody then he's gonna say some bullshit in Spanish, and hopefully they translate it right. But I gotta get that. I gotta get that. I gotta get that ass.
Yeah, man. Well, I tell you, we're really looking forward to seeing both of you guys this Friday night, and again, it's a great opportunity to be on such a big card. Headlined by Thiago Alves and Hector Lombard. Those guys. They bring the audience as well. And, it's a great opportunity, Blast. It's a great opportunity for you, man, and we look forward to seeing you. And I love the excitement. I like the passion from you guys coming out, and that's what fight fans want to see.
Yeah. And in the background, we have Bobby the Zombie Brent, Bare Knuckle champion, Shamrock FC, and he's also fighting for the TitanFC heavyweight. Let's bring him on to the show. What's up, Bobby?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Hey, Zombie.
We're talking Bare Knuckle.
Let me find out, y'all.
All right, Lorenzo.
All right, Lorenzo, be good, man. Okay,
all right, good.
Best of luck to you, man. We'll see you.
Kick some ass on Friday, man.
Now for me.
Okay.
Hey, good luck to Robert. Blast Washington, kick some ass, man. I'm rooting for you. And,
all right, for sure, champ. You do your thing as well.
What the hell? Candlelight? What the hell is that? Candle? What's up, Bob?
What's going on, man? I can barely hear y'all, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of noise there. Okay.
Yeah. So what do you like? You looks like you're around a fire pit or something.
Oh no, I'm just looking for some just doing some catfishing right now.
Catfishing.
Where are you? Where do you live, man?
I'm at a lake out around my area, Lake Sandhurst.
Nice, very nice. So you're fighting Titan heavyweight, huh? Whose phone is that?
Yes, sir. That's the word.
Who are you fighting?
Saeed Soma out of American.
Oh.
Okay.
We've seen him fight before.
Absolutely, we've seen him. We've interviewed him. He's on our show. So Zombie, man, what card is that going to be? Is that going to be the September 25th one? And Steve, you got to unmute his mic if he's going to talk.
He unmuted himself.
Oh, he muted himself?
Yeah.
All right. So, Zombie, man, you're going to be on the September...
yeah, this month, the 25th.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, we'll be down there for sure. We had Lex on the show last night, and we'll definitely be down there. Want to see that.
Blast wants to give a last minute hurrah before you leave.
You guys, I appreciate everything that you guys do to help market me. Okay, I appreciate the opportunity, and I'll tell you just like this: tune in Friday for BKFC 12 to watch Robert Blast Washington put these hands on somebody. You understand me? If you want to see a great fight, you tune in, and you get to see a knockout. You get to see a finish. Guaranteed, or I'll pay for your ticket.
All right, you heard it there. Good luck to you, my friend. And we'll be interviewing you after the fight, after you win.
Tenfold. Appreciate you guys.
All right.
Last man, it was great meeting you. It was great meeting you. Good luck. And now, why are you the only one on the screen yet? See? There you go.
Yes, sir. So we wish him luck. So we got Zombie. Talk to us.
What's going
TitanFC. We were just at the last Titan. Great show. We just spoke with Lex McMahon last night, and he's looking forward to a bunch of these fights coming up for sure.
He should be. He should be, especially this title fight.
I know Saeed pretty well. I mean, he used to, as an amateur, he used to fight on a lot of my shows coming up. But kickboxing, he's a powerful guy, strong. But I don't think he have enough of Mr. Brent here.
Yeah.
He's looking over his head, coming in here, and we just gonna take that belt, take it home.
Yeah. So, are you going to be the headliner for that show?
Yes, he's definitely the main event for that.
Okay. Yeah, because that full card is not out yet, but yeah, that's going to be a great show also. And we also have someone else that we've interviewed a couple of times, a young girl named Evelyn Martin, who fights out of MMA Masters. She's from Brazil. She's making her pro debut. She just turned 18 years old, man, and wait till you see her. She's a beast. She's going to be something else. But a heavyweight title fight, that's where the action's at. That's what every fight fan wants to see.
Oh yeah. And these are knockout artists, so it's going to be, you can't blink on this one.
I know it. What's your game plan going in against a guy like Saeed?
Just be me. That's it.
Just do you, right?
And that's all we need. That's all we need. Go in there and be Bobby. Goddammit, we got this.
Right.
Bobby the Zombie.
I'm a gatekeeper of the sport, it seems.
Yeah.
If you can beat me, you can go on to the UFC, it seems. So I don't see it happen. I'm just going to go pick up this title real quick, add it to the garage, and look for the next one.
Is that your goal, to make it to the UFC?
No.
No?
Nope.
Yeah, you got a lot of fights under your belt. How many fights do you have under your? What's your record now?
MMA, I think 17-7.
Okay. And you don't want to go. You don't want to try and make a run for the UFC, huh?
Hey, I tell you who we want to fight, and who would be a real great fight. I like to see him fight Joey Beltran for that title, that bare knuckle title. That would be a great fight right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Champions coming in, 2 bare knuckle champions coming in, banging it out.
Well, look, if you get the heavyweight Titan belt, that's gonna draw some attention, man. That's
gonna draw a lot of attention. They ain't gonna want us.
Dana's gonna be watching.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna bring a lot of attention, but I'm only in this for the money. I don't care about all that extra stuff that all these other guys, these attention-starved cats need. I don't care. If I could fight in a mask, I would.
You worried about?
Hey, when he win this one, I think this. Well, Daniel, which is supposed to be on here. Daniel, I think fight first. But if Daniel win that title, then Bobby win it. That's gonna be number 50 for management of the champion for our titles.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's a good number. That's a good number. Yeah, we're really looking forward to that Titan card, and like I said before, man, heavyweight title fight that's what it's all about. That's what it's. There's not that many heavyweights on the local scene down here. That's what we were talking about that with Lex yesterday. Yeah, there's just not that many.
There's not many.
Well, I was born in Florida, so I'm the actual hometown guy. This guy, I don't know if he was, but I was. So coming back home, that's all.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he's from. Yeah, but I mean, who's up there in the heavyweight ranks? You know, you got Greg Hardy moving up. You know,
I got the two best
Honestly,
heavyweights right here.
So I haven't really been.
You know, Mr. Brent's right there, and Lorenzo Hood.
yeah,
Two best heavyweights out there.
yeah. Well, yeah, Lorenzo. You know, I think it's like this. The thing with heavyweights, and you alluded to it before, they're knockout artists, you know, and especially in MMA, you know, if you get knocked out, all right, where do you go from there? All right, because you have such a small pool of heavyweights. All right, you take one loss, and especially if it's a knockout loss, you get kicked right to the back of the line again. So nobody wants to see that happen. And especially not to you, Zombie. You're a nice guy.
Yeah, I appreciate
it. Yeah.
I want to see him catch a fish. Is the rod in the water right now?
Right now, yeah. Oh,
okay. That'd be great if he catches a fish right now. Come on. Talk to those fish. Tell them to bite the end of the line so we can see something.
I got a line. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, we got to see Lex McMahon's trophy room. You know, he goes hunting all over the world, and he showed us his trophy room, all the elk, and he had a baboon up there, a stuffed baboon that he shot, an alligator, you know, all up on his wall. So, yeah, the least you can do, man, Zombie, show us a good catfish.
So today, someone told me today was Roberto Clemente Day.
It is.
It is. So
yes.
I was unaware of that. So shout out to him. First Latin American professional baseball player. Legend, legacy.
A legend for sure, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what else you got going on in your life these days, Zombie?
Nothing much. Just work, training, work, fishing. That's it. Nothing much else to do right now. So
it's true, right? And training's a full-time thing, man. Especially at your level right now, going for a heavyweight title.
Well, I've been in the gym since the last time I talked to you guys because I had, fights fell through and then COVID hit. So
yeah,
I just today's a rest day because I've been going for months now. So just waiting to go.
Excellent. So you have what's today? Today's September 9th, so you still have 2 weeks. To rest, to recover. And heavyweight, you don't have to worry about making weight.
Right.
Oh, right. So
not much anyway.
So
yeah, not much. You don't have to cut
once you're over 265, you kind of pass the heavyweight limit, and you're going into super heavyweight. But
yeah, that's do they even? I don't think that I've never seen a super heavyweight fight at Tyson.
What? I didn't. It was all
not many people
it was all
doing super heavyweight.
Yeah.
I saw Deuce Gardner fight heavyweight.
Heavyweight, not super heavyweight.
Not super heavy. He might have been super heavyweight.
No, he's not too. No, that guy.
I know Island Fights is good for. They love the big guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Rise wasn't Rise going to have Trap Gambino, the guy from Las Vegas?
Yeah,
he's super heavyweight.
Like the big guys as well.
Yeah.
I know another promotion like super heavyweights if they can find super heavyweights to fight with them, but they don't usually find much in the like southeastern area.
Right.
Yeah.
Not many of them worth fighting.
Right.
You right about that. That's worth fighting.
And usually, if you find super heavyweights, they're at tough man competitions.
Right.
So Zombie, who do you think is going to win this weekend? Bare Knuckle Fight Championship, Thiago Alves or Julian Lane?
Let me bang, bro. Alves. Yeah. He's actually been training down with Derek Santos also with the boxing. So lately.
Yeah.
So okay. I saw something up on Instagram today. He's got a couple of trainers, but Derek was one of them. So.
Yeah. I think Derek's cornering him.
I don't know if he's cornering. I don't think he is, but I know he's going.
Yeah. Said he was going. What about Hector Lombard versus Kendall Grove?
Oh, I think Kendall, he don't have a good chin. He's going to get knocked out.
Yeah.
He's so long, though.
Yeah.
He's long. Once you reach that chin, he goes to sleep quick. I mean, if he didn't have that, I would go with Kendall. But I don't know. I think he got knocked out brutally on one of the bare knuckles.
I know Kendall, so I'm going with Kendall.
I like Kendall.
We've shared a van together. I like him too, but I'm going to roll with him. If you ask me, it's an even fight. You're talking about a skilled long guy and then a short, muscular guy who's really powerful, but then it comes down to how good
and fast.
It's bare knuckle now. Are you going to come in? Like a jab can affect you differently in this. You get hit square in the eye or something with a jab, and it says you might be immediately cut. You can't see, and then you didn't see that power shot come in. Because that dude, he's probably going to have, 10-inch reach?
Yeah.
And I think Hector's last fight went the distance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were talking about that before you came on, Zombie. Man, no one wants to fight a full bare knuckle fight, That's just, it's too long. It's too long with the bare fist, and there's too much chance, for damage. But yeah, Hector's fight last time went. I don't think anyone wants to go the distance, especially with Hector Lombard. But we'll see. We'll see.
Might be no joke. If you get caught with something. Hey, but we wouldn't mind fighting Hector.
Fucking up the sound.
Kendall's gonna knock him out in a second.
My fault about the whole sound. My guy's over here with this big ass phone, messing up my phone. I don't know the Wi-Fi. Can you hear me now perfectly?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, because I could not hear anybody. It was sounding like T-Pain. I made him turn his phone off. I'm in this for real now.
Yeah. What do you
I
think
couldn't
about
hear shit.
Oh, we were just saying that it's probably not the best thing in the world to go a full bare knuckle fight against someone like Hector Lombard, who's going to hurt you every time he connects. And and if he's going to be fighting someone who's longer reach and all that, I'm hoping that fight doesn't go the distance. And
long reach and stuff, but to me, I don't think he has the movement to get away from Hector like that. It's only so long you can keep him off with that jab. You know what I mean?
I know. Yeah, and Hector he's slick, for a big guy. He can move.
And what do you think about Abdel Vasquez Abbey versus Reggie Barnett? That's going to be a good fight.
Ninja Turtle shaking his head.
Who again?
That's a barn burner.
Who?
His name is Abby Velasquez. He's the one who fought Dat in bare knuckle fighting a couple fights ago. And Reggie Barnett is a fighter that's fought a bunch of times.
Right.
Matt, what do you think?
Well, I like Abby's coming off a loss, but he's got a lot of heart, and I think he's got a good chance. And he's got experience now. He's got a couple of bare knuckle fights under him, and he won them all except against Dat Win, who's a great boxer, man. I think he's got a good chance.
Yeah.
So, gentlemen, 9:15. It's getting a little bit not past the bedtime.
Hey, hold on.
But
hold up.
Yeah.
Gotta check this
So I do want to hang out and see if Zombie catches a catfish, though, man. But, maybe you can take a picture if you catch it, man, and we'll put it up on the Instagram. All right, Paul, do you have any final words, any shout outs that you'd like to give before we say goodnight?
Yes, I have four sponsors for this fight coming up for Total Line Promote Fight Series on September 26th, where I'm fighting Bobby Taylor. I want to give a shout out to Guaranteed Motors LLC. I want to give a shout out to FB_Laser, which is a Facebook streamer who's sponsoring me. He's a badass dude. If y'all ever on Facebook, stop by and check his gaming videos out. He's badass. Check out Ram X Rod as well, another one of my sponsors. Check out the band Redefined. Check out the band Filth, two more of my sponsors, and Quality Lawn Care, another one of my great sponsors. They've all been true. They've all been great. They've all been awesome. They've all been amazing. Got to give a shout out to my manager. If it weren't for Daryl, I wouldn't be where I'm at, towing the line on the 26th. If it weren't for Daryl and me being in Daryl's ear, calling out everybody like we call Lamu, Palomino, calling out everybody because Daryl knows I want all the smoke because I'm coming with the light. And on top of that, I got to give a shout out to my coach, Bradley Pruitt. Got to give a shout out to my coach, Ross Conklin, and my old coach, Billy Joe Cook, and my father, Kenny T, because we're coming to Mississippi. We're coming buck wild. We coming to light the place on fire. We are coming to bloody motherfuckers up. I'm coming to make a name for myself. I'm not a popular fighter no more. I won't be that popular fighter whooping ass at Bareknuclke because this is what I wanted. This is on my bucket list, but hey, that bucket list about to go somewhere else. But just one other thing. I just want to know I love y'all and I'll make sure y'all always eat those vegetables. Zombie, knock this motherfucker out.
All right. Thanks, Paul. We'll talk to you next time. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yes, thank you, Paul.
So, now we're just here with the Zombie.
Yes, sir. Zombie, you got any final words, any shout outs you want to give?
I just appreciate everybody that's supporting me. Paladin Tactical, Sports and Imports, the Barbershop, Dave Utinsky out there at Body Quest, Kang's Creative. Just appreciate all the love, all the support that I'm getting. Daryl, appreciate the fight. I want another one right after this. It's almost been a year. I'm trying to knock people's heads off, and I can only do that if I get contracts. So I hope to be talking to you about future fights as well.
Well, there you heard it. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Okay.
We'll see you at Titan before that event. We'll get you on the show again.
Yeah, and we'll see you at the weigh-ins. We'll see you at the weigh-ins at Titan too.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Take
Thanks,
care.
Abby. So, Darryl, that was a good show. So we had a bunch of your fighters on. Got some good stuff. And, I'm excited for this Friday, man, after talking to them, because they both sound like they were going to knock people's heads off.
Yeah, we never...
Bobby needed to come back home to MMA a little bit anyway, because he was dominating there as well.
Yeah.
He's been a champion, the bare knuckle champion, and like I said, the fights don't come like that when you putting all that hardware,
Yeah.
But yeah, this is gonna be big for us. This Titan title, another major title coming.
Yeah.
And,
So you wanna give a shout out? You wanna end the show?
yes, I want to give a shout out to all my boys at MOC. Everybody that's having a fight that's coming up. Especially the guys that are just on the show. I wish them the best of luck, especially Friday. I'm gonna be cornering Robert Blast, and that's it. Help him out because nobody's the better striker than I am, especially as far as training goes.
All right, great, Daryl. So, all right. Thanks for coming on, Daryl. Thanks for
Peace out, man.
yeah.
Always a pleasure.
I'm gonna be up at Bare Knuckle Fighting this weekend. I'm gonna be
for
up there
sure.
Friday, and you gonna be there?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna see you.
Corner a couple of these guys.
All right, so I'm gonna see you Friday. So make sure we get your guys after their victories for an interview in the back, and let's go, guys.
Okay.
Good luck to your fighters.
Harold, good talking to you again, and good luck to your fighters, all of them at Titan, at Bare Knuckle, at Total Line, and we look forward to talking to you again and to talking to these guys after their fights, man. Thanks for introducing us to them.
Thank you.
Thanks, Daryl.
Okay, have a good night.
Have a good one. So that just about wraps up the show, Matt. Had a bunch of guys on the show. It sounds like they're gonna kill somebody.
Yeah, we never spoke to that to Blast Washington before.
Yeah,
and I can see, man, he's dedicated. Lorenzo, we've spoken to him before. He's got a terrific work ethic, and he was right. He did get his last fight. He got cut in his last fight, and that's just it's a bad way to end it for anyone, but that's part of the game, and he's coming back. So, it's going to be exciting to see these guys.
So Bare Knuckle Fighting 12 is on 9/11. So they're having a memorial tribute for the 19th anniversary of the September 11th terrorist attacks. There's going to be a bunch of military veterans, police, firefighters, and first responders there, and some families of fallen heroes. So they're going to be doing that all night on Bare Knuckle Fighting TV app. If you don't have it, get it. Download the app. I'm going to show it right here. Bareknucle.tv. Download the app. Get the app. Sign up. You'll get all the new events. And also, we have an announcement. One of our good friends, Henry Revolta, is starting up his boxing promotion. And he also has a chance where you can win a boxing glove from Shannon the Cannon Briggs.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ. Go to the Instagram page. It's Revolta Boxing. And tag 3 people who, I think Matt did it. Didn't you do it, Matt?
Yes, I did it. I did it under the fighting news. So
if we win, Steve gets it. Is that what you're saying?
It's my glove.
So if we get it, listen, I'm friends with Shannon Briggs. I get you a glove anytime you want. But
I don't want to get it the easy way. I want to win that contest.
Okay. So I think it'd be insider information if the fighting news actually won it. But
it's all random.
It's all random. So
somebody knows. Everyone who enters the contest, I'm sure he knows. That guy knows everyone. He's been around forever.
Right. So, I just wanted to give a shout out to a bunch of other fighters that is fighting. We mentioned Thiago Alves versus Julian Lane, Bare Knuckle Fighting 12, Hector Lombard versus Kendall Grove, Abby Velasquez versus Reggie Barnett. There's one female fight, Callie Cutler versus Christine Ferrer. She hasn't fought in a year. And she's back, so she's that's going to be some great fight. Lorenzo's fighting. Jared Warren versus Josh Dwyer. Joe Elmore versus Tom Shaff, Shoaff, Shaff. So I mean they have a stacked card, and we had two of the 10 fighters on today, and we wish them luck this weekend, Matt. Me and Gerardo we're gonna be down there. We're gonna be taking pictures, and I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, it should be fun. And then, then Titan's coming up at the end of the month, and it's all good, man. It's all good.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to our sponsor, Fusion CBD. For all your Fusion CBD needs, go to fusioncbdproducts.com. Mention the Fighting News for your discount. Thanks again for tuning in. The Fighting News out.
Good night.
Deuces.